listening closely. We doing our own thing, but we doing this for the culture. Check out the topic. Don't be the subject. We keep it poppin'. You can be up next. We are more than culture. 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 We are more than culture. More than culture.
More Than Culture is the brand. This is the More Than Culture show. Kamal, the Secret Genius.
Reemo Rod.
Tyler Chronicles.
Ronnie Jordan. A real show. I would have watched the episodes.
How did Reemo pitch this to you?
That
He just said, "You want to come on? We got podcast. You want to come on tomorrow?"
You see how I was
Like
stuttering
that?
too. I was stuttering the same way.
Remo was nervous, man.
Like I mean, you know,
if he was on the phone, his legs was moving. He was doing a whole Mario.
Hold on, introduce our guest and then tell us, you know what I mean, how we got here.
Fellow actor.
Malcolm Barrett.
I'm excited. This might be my
studied at Tisch School
to School of the Arts.
of the Arts.
This might be my first real podcast.
Yeah.
He recently worked on several New York-based television series, including Law and Order,
Okay,
The
this is
Sopranos,
old.
As the World
He said
Turns,
this old.
The
This
Beat.
nigga's reading the top of your IMDb. Like,
He's reading
It's a
his
paragraph
Wikipedia.
one, my nigga.
He's like, he's
It's a
about to
Wikipedia.
be on Sopranos.
Includes King of the Jungle.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
This nigga was like, so Lamorne.
Shown at the 2000. Hey, here it
He's down the
is.
block right now, too.
Shown in
I was about to say, yeah.
2003's Sundance Film.
Thank you.
Sundance Film
Guys, make sure you check out 2003's Sundance Film Festival.
Coming to upcoming. Shit, the internet.
My
That when the
God.
internet first came out.
This brother right here, man. We are on, brother. This brother has been on 91 projects.
I
Easily.
saw like 94 of them.
Started when he was 16.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay, got it. He was.
Yeah.
Hollywood
We're going to talk about
16
all that
is
shit.
25. That's
Yeah,
Hollywood 16.
Some people call him the Dave Chappelle of comedy.
Yeah, not people I like.
comedy?
Yeah. Of comedy.
Acting, Remo. We got you. We got
Improv comedy.
We got your
I'll
support.
be honest, this is one of the worst intros I've ever seen.
It's going to get
And
better.
I've been
not
around
done.
for a while.
It's going to get better.
He's not done. He's
I'll
on the
just
way.
read
Let
my
it ascend.
IMDb.
Let it
and then
ascend. Let it ascend.
let-
He smoked cigars with Michael Jordan.
Come on, man.
Come on now.
All right.
That intro is special. We
He got
love
his-
Michael Jordan.
He got
Sorry.
he got his
You're
first
royalty.
salmon sandwich pedicure with Charles Barkley after golf
Wow.
game.
He bringing up old shit.
You know what I'm saying? Cucumber god of all workout museum art.
I thought it was going to get better.
I told you it was gonna get worse.
the worst
What is
thing
ever.
happening, bro?
Listen,
Oh, it's going to get better at being worse.
Yeah.
I'm like, how do
see
we-
if y'all get it? Because I don't.
Look, okay,
this
so
nigga
look.
was a pencil pop champion
Okay.
in the
Okay.
fourth grade.
Now
say
I'm
his
with
name
you.
One of my favorite shows of the lockdown, fucking The Boys.
Come on,
Come on,
the
man.
board.
Okay, oh, we're
Prime.
doing actual credits now.
Met this brother. Me
I
and
was on
Dot Net.
Timeless, Better Off Dead, Dead White People and Preacher. That's
Me
what it
and- me
said on
and-
IMDb. That's who I am.
Psych as well, yeah?
I was on Psych. I was on an episode of Psych.
Avid watcher, you know what I'm saying?
Also worked with Jim Henson. He used to be a Muppet handler.
He should definitely get to the name.
You should just say his name.
Oh, Muppet Handler. Are all the intros this long?
No, this
not
is
the
the
bad
How
or
old is the
long, bro.
podcast?
This is the greatest
The podcast
one
is
ever.
98 minutes of intro, and then
3
and in
minutes.
3 minutes of
3 minutes
content.
of your life.
Not as bullshit. So me and Dot Net met this brother working on a video with Omar Dorsey. And
Shout out Big O.
shout out, you know what I'm saying? Brother Malcolm Barrett pulled up to the podcast. Goddamn. Make some noise for Malcolm Barrett.
Hey, come on, somebody.
hey, this is the I would say this is the only real podcast I ever been on.
Like you usually need a knee in somebody's apartment,
Yeah,
right?
like usually it's just like a buddy of mine. I'm burping all over there.
It's all good.
I'm usually just next to somebody in their own thing or something like that, and you know, and
So
it's
you
like a
was
little
trying
mic
to
on
come
a
sit
thing.
next to Reemo in his own thing.
I thought it was gonna be. I tell you this. I thought it was gonna be Reemo, some weed, and a television.
Oh,
and
that's
I, and I thought this dude would be here. I thought he would be there.
Well,
That net
Jesus
gonna
is
be there.
always here.
Nah,
Yeah,
but yeah,
there's
we-
always a third.
This is like our 160-something episode.
Thank you for having me on the
Thanks for pulling up, man.
166th episode,
Yeah,
man.
man. I don't know which one because like we got some ones in the tuck that gonna
Yeah,
come out.
okay.
I don't know.
Probably one.
It'll be
Okay.
160, 170.
This
which
is
one?
the most
I'm gonna
realist.
say 185.
Oh, 185.
Whoa.
Oh, we gotta do something for
Come
200.
on, we got to do a
Oh,
200
thank you
party.
guys for having me on your 185th podcast episode. it feels so different than the first 184. I really appreciate it.
So look, shitty intro aside, let's start from the beginning, man.
Okay.
So let's start like where you from and what got you towards, I guess, getting into the business.
Are these cameras on? Who are they on? Are these cameras on?
Yeah, you
I
got one right.
Don't
You
get
got-
on camera, man. It's gonna freak people out. They're gonna be weirded out.
They do though. They always say, "Who is that walking by?"
Why is he?
I'm like Charlie Brown.
Right on camera. What does he do?
He's got a
what-
crown now. What the fuck?
He's got a
crown.
What's he dressed like? What is he wearing?
Savior, he's here. He's back.
Jesus.
Soon as
Young
Milwaukee
Jesus.
win, this nigga think he a king.
Jesus come back and he'll
I love
production.
Jesus.
He
It's
do
Jesus
production.
Khalifa, y'all.
Jesus came back and got a production job.
Jesus on a light Saturday workout right
Hey,
now.
on me,
He
Jesus
just-
probably look just like that.
How he do?
Same
Like
height,
Phil.
build, everything.
Can hoop a little bit.
Hoop a little bit.
I think Jesus can hoop a little
Little
bit.
bit.
No,
A little bit.
I bet
fucking-
he could dish.
The nigga from Jerusalem.
He could dish.
Jerusalem
Yeah,
sound
very
like a
serving.
hooping ass city. Next to the
Yeah, I mean,
Jordan.
he fucked his
on,
ankle
bro.
up.
Oh, there we go. Next
He
to
fucked
Jordan.
his ankle up
There
in
we
the
go.
sandals, and he.
You know what I mean?
What happened?
Reemo,
Towards
don't let
ACL.
that
Next to don't let
Going
that
to
fall.
healing people. He's like,
Bro.
let me heal my ankle real quick and get on.
Jerusalem's next to Jordan.
It was a good one. It was a good
Hey
one.
man, you still didn't make up for the intro. But
It
that was
doesn't.
good.
It doesn't.
Great
It
joke.
doesn't.
Power through, Reemo.
The intro was
Nice
supposed
hat
to
as
be
well.
horrible.
Okay, well then you nailed
Works
it.
for hire.
You nailed it, man.
So start from where you from, man, and like get to the point to where it's like what got you started in the business.
Okay, sure.
When I said get to the point, I was that ain't how I meant it. He said, sure. And then what got you to the
It's
point
like make your
of,
origin story quick, nigga.
and what got you to the point of getting into
No
the
one's
business?
interested until the famous part. Okay, so got it.
No, we
Got
love
it.
background shit.
No, I
We
got
are
it.
before the famous.
Tell us
part.
when you
Yeah.
got beat
Oh,
up.
okay.
in
All
that
right.
This
It's
is
like-
before the famous
I'll
part.
tell you when I got jumped. My last jumping.
We do talk about that on here. We will ask you that later.
I'm from. I mean, speaking of being jumped, I'm from Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn.
Best time.
Fort Greene, Clinton Hills, the Bronx. I'm from all the places.
All the rap shit.
White people used to drive through
want to
quickly
live
and
now.
now live.
Right.
Yeah. They on the stoop.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you a Fort Greene story. Real
Oh,
quick.
please. This is part of my intro as well.
I'm from Atlanta. Where Nautica at the time, Nautica short.
What kind?
What did you say?
Nautica, cuz.
Nordica.
Nautica.
All right. Okay.
Nautica.
That's
All right.
okay.
This is
I do.
Narnia. Nautica, cuz.
Nartica.
Okay.
We got you.
Nigga,
With
the
little
shorts
boat.
with the boat, cuz.
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
Can I pause you
What's
for
up?
a second? I just want to appreciate how 3 people at this table were excited to correct his mispronunciation. of the
It was-
word. That just it
was
brings me
hot.
joy that we all said, "What'd you say?"
Yeah, buddy.
I heard an R. I'm like, we want you to shine, King.
Yeah.
No,
Can't
proceed.
have
Yeah.
cutoffs and not have no smart.
Let him get his Fort Greene story out.
Go ahead. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in a Nautica shorts
Yeah. All right.
and a white T-shirt and some Jordan and some Reebok classics.
Okay. Oh, you trying to get robbed?
You looking like Young Dro.
There we go.
With my cousin who's from Fort Greene.
He should have
Get
said something to
worse,
you.
To get some bud. This nigga had on a hoodie, jeans, Timberlands in the summertime.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why I was dressed the way I was, because it was the summertime. This nigga leaves me outside
No.
at 10:30 at night.
That's fucked up,
You
B.
like a
Come
man
down
prostitute.
into
Really? With not
He come down to
white
7
Reebok?
a.m.?
I'm sorry, not 7, 11.
Oh.
Okay, you don't know words or numbers.
Why did he do that?
Dyslexia is real. So
Why did he do that?
for weed and conversation.
He went to fuck.
I don't know what happened.
You
bro.
stayed out there in
Or he
bright
robbed
colored
it.
shorts and white
I've never
Reeboks?
I've
Bro.
never worn shorts in
I
Brooklyn.
never seen so many hoodies. Just look at you, just like, yo, who the fuck is this
Or
peacock?
That shit that he said was funny as hell.
I missed it.
I've never worn shorts in Brooklyn.
That's a rough place. That is a rough place.
Why show your calves?
Why are you showing your whole calf muscle?
Get
You
out
look
of here.
like prey.
It's like a lion. All the lions. It's a
My
deer out there.
nigga, yo,
nigga.
all yo niggas was walking by like, and they would really would stop, turn, and be like,
This nigga on
You look like an antelope to
this
the
nigga
lion.
niggas would just shake their hoodie.
I'm really worried. I almost went back in time to rob you just now.
I appreciate it.
I thought about it.
This is an any era Robin outfit. I feel like.
Yeah.
All right,
So you for Fort
nice.
Greene? Continue.
Yeah. So definitely never wore shorts the whole time I was there. Not
own
one time.
Didn't own 'em.
Like,
No shorts worn.
the way I grew up, and it took me a while to get out of that. The way I grew up, you either had to be ready to fight or play ball. That's how I dressed. All right, every time. So there's no sandals.
Same outfit. Too.
Yeah, same outfits. Like I'm ready. No sandals and
What's the
nothing.
multi-purpose outfit in Brooklyn?
Hoodie,
Track pants.
jeans, and just whatever you could kick or running. Like whatever you could
Sweat.
kick somebody.
You could kick.
You see what we dealing with white people, Karen?
That's why niggas from New York got handles because they be doing it in jeans. You know how hard it is to dribble in jeans?
That's why I wear jeans.
Nigga,
man.
them, especially big jeans back in the 90s and shit, nigga. What?
Jeans and the
Big jeans.
crossover is crazy.
If you could dunk in jeans,
What? As soon as you put shorts on, it's
Yo,
over.
that's who you not fucking with. Dude with no shirt, dunking in jeans and
What?
shit.
He is the man.
doing pull-ups at the goddamn light.
And
What?
some
That nigga
fucking
strong.
jinkos and shit.
Right.
You know.
That was the background of every MC Light video in the 90s. Some niggas play basketball in
Right.
jeans.
Hell yeah, yeah,
Doing
yeah.
pull-ups on the back of the hoop.
Yeah, I definitely grew up on a set of New York Undercover for like. Yeah, so I was doing that, and I was also a smart kid, so I was under like all these smart kid classes and stuff like that. So I was living in Bed-Stuy, going to Stuyvesant, which is Math and Science High School, which is where I discovered theater for real because our school had mad money. We had like escalators and elevators and shit like that.
There's several famous people went to that school, if I'm not mistaken, yeah?
Thelonious Monk went there for like a month, so they got a big poster up on there.
Boy, you talking about cloud chasing?
Say that, son.
Like-
Oh, man.
And I think
That's a hell of a cap.
I
ain't
think
it?
who else? There's
Debating.
a bunch of like people from that school become like lawyers and like doctors and like
Got you.
government people like
Okay,
that.
no, I'm thinking of Jay-Z, Busta Rhymes, Biggie's high school.
No. But I grew up across from Marcy Projects and grew up in Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, where like right where Biggie's from. I was off Pulaski between Marcus Garvey and Lewis. I used to get off at Myrtle, which if you see the movie Strapped,
Myrtle Ave.
there's like an empty. There's a whole running scene through like this empty lot and with a giant boulder, and so I used to get off Myrtle, cut through there to get to my house, and my mom used to hate that for good reason because that's where my last jumping was. That's where one of my last jumpings was.
What? So hold on.
That's the one that made you have to go live with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air.
Yeah.
That's the one I had to move out. I did.
So just
Number 3, baby.
A quick left turn off your story, man, 'cause like you said, we love background. So, where I'm from, you get jumped for gang shit. Why are you getting jumped in New York?
They're bored. People are just, they want your stuff.
Nordica
It's not like, it's
So
not,
you're getting robbed.
they want your Nordica shorts.
Yeah, what you know?
You Nautical shorts.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
sister
It's like we're
wants
all poor. Stop.
Yeah,
you been on a
boat? Like that's really like LA is all about like gangs and shit. Here it's just like I'll like beat him up. Like it's not like a real.
I'll beat him up.
Like you don't get
Right,
nothing
it's still no
after.
reason
Like
for
there's no
both.
like family afterwards. Like are we cool? They're like no,
No,
we beat
nigga.
your ass.
Yeah.
Like that's the end of the event.
Said, I'll beat him up.
Like,
There. You know what I mean, okay.
Like I feel like I definitely beat somebody up because they
Oh,
was there
man.
one time or something. I remember one time I got jumped. I remember one time I got
It's a
jumped.
segment of the show called My Last Jump.
Yeah, my last
Thanks
jump.
to you. That's
hilarious.
I remember I got jumped by like, you know how they always ask you like you want to get beat by like 5 12-year-olds or like Mike Tyson or something like 12,
what
like
scenario
4
is
sharks.
yeah, one of those.
I'm
Yeah,
in
it's
these
one of the Mike
scenarios. I
Tyson.
don't
One of
know
the
what
apartment podcast questions.
Yeah. And I remember this is how Brooklyn
rich
is.
white boy
It
talk.
was just like, I swear like 10, 12-year-olds or 12, 10, I don't know what they was.
Or 12.
How old
Or
are you?
12, 10-year-olds. I was like in high school, like 17, and they were like hitting me, but it wasn't hurting because they were like 12 or 10. I don't know how old people are. And so they're like hitting me, and I'm like, dude, and I'm like walking, like
Trying to
I'm
get
like
on
trying to
So
walk.
you like the guy
walked
jump?
through a jumping?
just walking through the
waited- you just waited
That's
through
how
a
Brooklyn
jumping?
was in the '90s.
It's like trying to walk through the ocean. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, you can get back to
He
the
was
shore.
in the kids. He was in
I was
the
like, because I want to just start smacking these kids and
like
shit.
being
Like
in
I'm
the
not
3
the
feet with all your
wire.
clothes on.
Yeah, like.
Omar off the wire.
Like
starts.
so, I'm just walking with him,
Man,
and then
you were
like,
supposed to punch
What started the jump? What made them
At
jump
least
you?
one.
it's Brooklyn. That's
bored.
it. It was
Like,
nine. It was
bored.
9/7.
Let's
They
jump
were
him.
bored.
You got jumped at 9/7 with all that good music out? Oh, yeah.
Man, they didn't care. So we,
That's a
and then
good
there was like
jumping
one.
soundtrack.
That's a
Fucking
good. I mean, that's a big,
It's
like,
a jump soundtrack,
yeah,
bro.
They just
and then
turned
there's
the
like
locks off.
There's
Fuck
one,
you.
yeah, there's like one 17-year-old with them,
Okay.
right? And he's like,
He's the leader.
He's like, leave the dude alone.
Yeah, man.
I'm like, yeah, man. Like, what are we? How is it? What is your system?
Well, they were just getting in the gang that he had for it's the Candy Robbing crew. So they
Candy Robbing crew. They didn't get one face shot off.
It was so annoying. Then the other time I got jumped, coming off the Myrtle Avenue, I think I'm supposed to talk about famous people shit, but the other time I got jumped,
we love jumping.
I was coming from my last jumping, one of my last ones. I was coming off the Myrtle stop, and I'm walking.
fresh off the first single.
You know what I mean? And there's like 7 of these dudes behind me, and like I know this is not gonna be great. Whatever's happening, because we're not. It doesn't look like we're about to do like a mixtape or nothing like that. It didn't look like we was vibing, and they walk, and they're kind of close. And I don't remember if they said something, but the littlest motherfucker, they always try to send the little motherfuckers after me. The littlest dude punches me in the face, and I'm like, come on, man. I'm like, what?
Bro, you've been getting weak punches for a while.
Yo,
bro.
people love weak punching me. I don't know what the
don't know
fuck
what
that
it
is
is, bro.
about.
Maybe your face is strong. Maybe you the
My
king.
face is stronger
Maybe the
than I thought it
ancestors are
was.
with you, and they're saying you so resilient.
I was so annoyed. And then what happened was, then they start punching me. Everybody's punching me. I'm running. You know,
sounded like it didn't
Everybody's
hurt.
punching
They
me.
everybody's punching me. I was coming off of football practice, so they took my bag. They ain't still nothing but a jock strap and some dirty socks and shit.
It was a practice robbing.
And I think motherfuckers love to practice
It was
on me, I
like-
guess. I leave, but then this is how, Brooklyn, this is how hard-headed stupid I am at the time. I wait at the train station the same time every night for about a week or two. Just because
To
I'm
find
like,
them?
I got to get a better fight off.
Got
This
this.
time.
You wanted a redo?
I wanted a
You
redo
need
on
to
my
find
shit.
them 12-year-olds. Fuck that.
I
No,
wanted them
them
12.
10-year-olds.
The 12-year-olds, I felt like I won. Like I was like, I'm
But now you
walking
need
through.
to find them like today.
Yeah.
Like just whoop their ass for this.
How old would they be? Now,
Hey, little girl, is this your daddy?
Just knocking on doors and shit. Bow. Remember
Green,
9/7?
nigga, found you on Facebook. Found you on Facebook, bitch.
Green,
Now, with a 17-year-old.
Yeah. So here you go. So you don't feel by yourself. My homeboy was fingering this girl behind a dodgeball court.
Okay, we're gonna.
She had a boyfriend. Now,
For us
this
to
is the
relate?
context because this not no
For
gang
us
shit.
to relate.
Yeah, this ain't no gang shit.
Okay, cool.
So she had a boyfriend. You know, goes around, finds out. Obviously, he finger a girl. It's coming around. So it's after school.
You do it right.
Very good.
Yeah, if you do it right, yeah, do it right.
Very
Do it right.
good,
You know, we
very
got
good.
we got schoolyard, fence, hole, park. You know what I'm saying? The park is right next to Baldwin Hills Park, right next to it. Man, listen. Niggas ran he was like, yo, walk me home. I'm like, all right, cool. So we walking and we take a different way, and them niggas found us, right? And I'm gone. Gone. I'm like,
Credits.
this ain't my
He's a runner.
fight.
He's a
He
truck
said,
star.
walk me home, so let's go.
Yeah. I
To
got
the crib, your older brother's there. He got everything we need to like make
Right.
them leave us alone. It's the house I'm talking about, Poon Daddy's crib.
Yeah.
So, not his crib, but what he was talking about.
It's
So,
a gladiator clear.
like, yeah. So we get there, we're fine. That's home base, man. My nigga, I'm like left. And I'm telling them which way to go. I make my left, and I don't hear no footsteps with me. I said, I gotta go back and get jumped. Because I can't go to his house.
Without him.
Without him,
him.
they get
Right.
murdered.
Right.
Murdered? There's a whole bunch of gangbangers in here. Murdered.
You're like, I can have goons for
What?
life.
You get,
Take
what?
one
Leave
jumping.
him?
You
First of
left
all,
him?
I'm gonna leave him, and then second of all, I'm gonna be like,
Hey,
so the nigga,
you would have left the little homie on stuck
no,
first.
he was supposed to run with me. I tell the niggas this to this day, bro.
But they would have interpreted it as leaving.
Yeah, oh, that's what. Yeah. Oh, no, I was.
Totally.
I knew better. I definitely knew better. So I stopped, went back. Man, I went back, and that's the first time I ever got sweet kicked. Oh, yes, nigga, I got sweet kicked into the jump. Like, cause I went
No,
on there,
that's-
I punched somebody in the
That's
head
when
from
Double Dragon was out.
something. Yes, it had to be. I hit one
Double
of them, and I
Dragon is
got
the most-
sweet
I mean,
kicked
that's
as
the
soon
most
as I hit
effective
him.
move in
And
Double
I was on the
Dragon.
ground. I balled up. Mine didn't last that long. You know what I'm saying? Cause it was just because I didn't do it.
Because you was supplemental.
You had the
I didn't
remnant.
do it.
They was
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
tired a
yeah.
little
Like,
bit
even
already.
Second thought, I should have came back more peaceful.
Oh, you came in just blazing.
I hit it. I stole a nigga as soon as I got over there. Boom, and then got sweet
Oh,
kick, and
yeah,
it was
nigga.
over.
Oh,
with.
you need
Sweet
to tell that
kid.
story when you
Peaceful.
came back, though.
Huh?
You had to have them tell a story that you did something. Though. You
Yeah.
had to
Oh,
take
Yeah,
it.
you can't. You could be
You
like,
can't
yeah, I
come
went
back like,
back. I was like, I tried
so
to make
I'm on the
peace.
ground.
Yeah. Also, peace wouldn't have worked for sure.
I'm on the ground. He talking about,
Because,
yeah,
he
yeah,
getting
we
jumped,
kings,
right?
nigga.
We
He getting
kings.
jumped.
He's getting
Back
jumped
up.
severely.
He's
Yeah,
telling the
so
story. to
How
his
many?
brother.
How many was there?
It's like 6 or 7.
Oh, 6. That's not a bad jumping.
So these niggas jumping me.
Wow.
We talking about 10, 12-year-olds.
I feel like more than that, you can't get a hit in.
Yeah, no, that's why 6 is good. You can hit somebody.
Jumping numbers.
Yeah, like, because you
Yeah.
can at least go back, like, I hit this one dude.
Well, yeah.
Like,
well, no,
you
I'm
need-
talking
you
about the
need that.
jumpers. Like, I feel like number 8 is like, I can't. Move. I can't get in. Let me get a foot. Let me get a foot. Move. Like, I feel like
That's
too many
true,
niggas.
that's
Hey,
true.
I was in a jump in, and I got hit. And I
You
went
was
to the
jumping
hospital.
somebody?
You jumped somebody
I
and he
jumped
got to you.
somebody,
You
they
lost in
Yeah.
the jumping?
I lost in the jumping.
Somebody listened.
the one.
Yeah,
I was the
somebody
one.
listened to their daddy.
You was the one that got stole on.
I'm gonna get
Everybody's older brother, father tell you if you get jumped, hit one
one.
of
Just
them.
get one.
You gotta get
You
one.
was the one.
You was the one.
I'm
nigga.
the tough motherfucker.
Did it hurt?
Oh man, I went to the hospital.
I think you are the one that I've ever
Ever
met.
met?
Yeah, I never met the one.
Except for the one that I hit.
That's your line name, the one.
I'm the one.
That's slick.
I'm the one that get punched. I'm the one that get punched in any of these jumps. I jump.
Anytime
That's
jumpers occur,
beautiful.
ain't nobody cheer.
Oh shit.
But see, at least you God's gift right there, because now dude has that
you
story
ever-
like, oh, I got jumped,
But
but I put this one dude in the hospital.
his podcast going crazy right now.
So look,
Nigga
bro.
like LeVar Burton stole him off the rip.
off the rip. Bob Burton Jr.
LeVar Burton Jr. stole him off
So
the
I
rip.
hit the nigga and I heard.
Then I got swept kicked.
You heard the Read the Rainbow sound.
Why was y'all jumping this dude?
Oh,
Good
so
question,
you had
Kamal.
to get jumped
Question.
to get in our percussion section.
Oh, fake gang shit.
Man,
Hold on, don't
you
trip.
lost in an initiation.
Wait, you lost in a band
What's
initiation?
You lost.
What's up with dude?
Drink water. You lost.
Yo, what
a,
is up with dude?
Yo, you lost a band.
Did he
jumping?
not know he was getting initiated?
He fuck with you. He said, "Hey, I guess we gonna be it."
That nigga was like, I like brass.
No, that's whose spot. He was going out the Reemo drum spot. Like,
I'ma steal
I'm still the weakest nigga on the line.
Yo.
Bang.
So our percussion section
Oh God.
Oh
was
my
called
God.
Death Row.
That makes sense. That makes sense though. Talk your shit.
First of
Remo.
all,
The mighty,
he's
mighty
clearly the
Death Row.
best.
I need to
He's
smoke
clearly
the
the best
mighty Death
percussionist because he got a hit off.
yeah.
They made a movie about our
I ain't say
percussion
Hitler.
section, is what I'm trying to tell you.
Oh, drumline.
Okay.
Come on now.
Drumline?
Period.
Was it?
Yeah.
Wow.
So
I didn't see the part where you got hit though.
it's in the credits.
They cut a lot of this shit out. To be fair.
But so this was initiation. Initiation is kind of like the football joint. Like the football players would go in there, they turn off the lights, and everybody would
We
just
didn't
fight.
do that. It was toxic for the team.
Oh
We
man, they used to go
encouraged-
crazy. So
We
we did
encourage unity and partnership.
We did when they stayed.
lose.
Right.
No, we
So-
wouldn't play. That's it.
That's good.
That's it.
So it was the same thing. Turn off the lights.
And then
Everybody's
still
in,
caught
like,
you in the dark.
The percussion section, the death row is in a circle around you. The new people in the middle, and it's just turn off the lights and go. We got mallets and everything.
Mallets?
The drum mallets. The drum mallets.
No, this is
bass
in the
drums?
school.
Oh, drum mallets. Okay.
Drum
bass
mallets.
drums.
Yeah,
Yeah.
tenor mallets and bass drum mallets.
Them shit's hard as
They're hard and they hurt. So this one
And you
kid,
still got
I get this one
I'm
kid,
excited
bro.
to hear this.
I get this one kid from, like, I'm holding him. So my frat brother can got them.
Don't look at me and say that.
Come on, brother.
No.
Come
Go.
on.
Keep going.
This is
And
not
no.
Greek.
So he can apply the pressure.
Okay.
Help me jump him.
He about to hit him with a mallet.
Okay. Overhand.
Dude knows karate.
That's a hell of a way to find out somebody know karate.
We didn't know it.
That's a hell of a way to find out.
Man.
This nigga did a
the
side
jumping.
step out of my grasp. And I'm like,
Oh, you was holding him?
I'm holding him. And this other dude is coming down hard with the mallet. He moves, and now I'm the nigga sewn up.
Oh.
I get hit with the mallet and bite a hole in my tongue.
Oh,
Wow. That sounds like
stopped
God's
the
plan.
This nigga John Wick.
God's plan.
Nigga.
God's
Stop the
plan.
band from going to the game for at least an hour and a half until the ambulance
You
got
won.
there. I still got blood on the concrete right now at Southwest.
Oh, congrats.
Crazy, you know what I'm saying?
What a
DNA
That's a
right
great
there.
story, man.
That's a story of not doing dumb shit.
Yeah, man.
I
What's
got-
up with dude?
Dude must. I think no. Dude is an
Yeah, sorry,
officer.
He's
Dude
officer.
is a police officer. The guy that was coming down with the mallet is
What
a
about the
fucking
dude who kicked
police
y'all
officer.
ass? We want him on the
I
show.
was talking about the dude.
I'm talking about John
okay.
Wick.
Changed.
Yeah, he disappeared, bro. That
John
nigga.
Wick.
Did
He
any-
ascended.
Did
He
any of y'all
ascended.
become drummers?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because it seemed like a waste of effort if none of y'all kept drumming.
Bro, I got like 3 stitches, bro. That shit was crazy,
Oh
bro.
shit! 2 of them is FedEx niggas. One
That's
of them got a
hilarious.
lawnmower though.
Okay.
You
got jumped?
I got jumped one time. My brother left me.
And he ain't come back.
That's
Yeah,
why
he
y'all
came
beef.
back and my
That's why.
dad was like, "What the fuck?" Because these dudes was roasting and the nigga ripped my brother's shirt. Like he said, he ran off. He said, "Whoo," and I was like, "Man, that's fucked up." I started doing. I hit one nigga. His brother hit me. And they kicked my ass for a good little while. But I was like 12 and they was like 11.
Okay.
But we fought these niggas every day though. Like,
Okay.
me and my brother fought these 2 brothers all the time. So
Got
it was
you.
like they caught me. And my daddy was pissed. Like, get y'all ass back around there and whoop their ass.
Hell yeah.
That happened with my mama. My mama, she talks about this. This is like back in the Black and I'm Proud days, like before Black and Proud was like a song, you know, so everybody hate dark-skinned people. So my
It was an error.
It was.
so my mama, I think, was with 2 of her sisters at the time or something like that, and one of them got jumped, or they was making fun of my Aunt Connie, calling her black and stuff like that. So my mom is there like, what? My mom whooping heads asses,
Oh, okay.
but my Aunt Connie leaves and runs, right?
Gotta run with me.
So my mom, she's like, so I whooped their asses. I went home, whoop Aunt Connie's ass.
You're supposed to. You don't know. Leave no man behind. If y'all came together,
My
be
mom,
together,
my
man.
mom stayed telling. I probably shouldn't say this, but my mom stayed telling some ass whooping her and her sister
Hey,
stories.
for green.
Like they was all
green.
putting it down, man.
Okay, so all right, so you make it through the
I made it out the hood. I was smart, and then school. I became an actor. I was just into acting. I was writing poetry. I was a slam poet at the New Eurekans. All of that.
Somebody?
Yeah, I was on the national team.
And
and
one
stuff.
of y'all jive, man. This niggas is, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you know, same
Spoken
team
word
as
thing,
Saul
man.
Williams and all that.
Hey.
And all of them. And then just the acting thing picked up. Very first show that, like, you know, I did Sopranos, Law and Order, all of that.
Nice.
But the very first show that took me to L.A. was a show called Louis with Luis Guzman, who's from the Lower East Side, you know, from Traffic, from every goddamn thing, Scarface, Carlito's Way.
Oh yeah.
And so he was like an uncle to me
No shit.
on that show. He showed me so much love because he used to perform at New Eurekans with like John Leguizamo, you know, and they do House of Buggin' and stuff like that. So he had love for the New Eurekan thing, that vibe. And I remember he would call me up at like 6 in the morning to like have breakfast.
Really?
And like, you can't say no to him because he's like Luis Guzman. So he called me at like 6:30. He'd be like, hey, bro. I'd be like, hey, man. He's like, yo, you want to have breakfast? I'm like, yeah, man. I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever, man. So he was great. Shout out to Louis, man. He's the shit.
Yeah, man.
Nice, man. He's been a bunch of shit.
Hell yeah. So you got so from that part, from the slams, did you ever like pursue the poetry a little bit more, or was just acting just calling your name?
I was doing poetry for like a hot minute. Like that was like my life for a little bit. Like I didn't create chapbooks like a lot of my peers did, but like I was touring. I was like, you know, doing different cities and stuff like that. And then I was directing, producing this show that was using all these performers and poets, and we'd do a show every 6 months. And so that was my life for like a heavy bit. And I was rapping. So like then I was transitioning that and doing rap. And
What's your rap name?
Verbal. My first, yeah, that's what I go by now. Verbal the rapper. My first one was Tourette's.
Look up Verbal the rapper, please.
Rapper, pull it up.
My first one was Tourette's because okay, keep in mind I was a kid.
All right.
So my first one was Tourette's because you ain't never know what I was gonna say. That was my shit. That was my shtick.
You was Young Thug ad-libbing first?
I was out here.
Wow.
Trend setting,
Ahead of
okay?
your time.
Thug on me a check.
Fort Greene.
Do you remember your first rap? Do you remember your first like song that you thought was like, all right,
I just remember I had a line where it was like, you turning green with envy, like,
we need you to talk in the mic.
man, you got all these rules.
They yell at us in the comments. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they be dogging us.
Yeah. You got to speak into it. Speaking into like this shit. No, I just remember I had something where it was like you turning green with envy like Lou Ferrigno or some shit like that. That was probably like, all right.
man.
Hulk shit.
9-8
bar.
bars.
Yeah.
9-8 bars.
That's a bar.
Hey,
That's a
9-8
team.
bars still stinks.
Hey,
Man.
that's
That's
a 10 bars. You got
bar.
that CD player right there in the car.
We want that shit.
That's
Felt
what he
that when it
said.
came to you. Like, oh, how you spell correct now? How you spell correct now?
Have it
right what it look like.
Yeah. Whatever I put down, that's correct. Nobody's reading these liner notes.
Shaq.
Oh my God.
You just rap Battle Shaq in 98 in your head.
So
'cause he was rapping.
so when you was rapping, like you were going and doing shows, or what? How did
Yeah, I had an album probably coming out of college called
Yeah.
The Backpackers Guide. Speaking of the thing, The Backpackers Guide to the Galaxy. So really in about 02, 03, I was really trying to pursue poetry, rapping, and acting. Like I was pursuing all of them really.
You hate money.
Yeah, clearly. I was like, something's gonna pull through. I don't know what made me think I could be a professional poet, but you know.
But the
I'm-
best ones are like, yo, bro, y'all got some.
Shout out to a bitch. Shout out
Shout out
to
to
Georgia
Georgia
Me.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to Chicago Red Storm.
Are these what are these poets?
Emerald.
All right, shout out to Words, Mata Del Valle, Darian. Who else we got? Shadow Cat.
Okay.
The fucked up thing about here's
Big
the thing.
Room.
Here's the thing about when you got Felice Bell. Here's the thing about when you directing a show with fucking poets is that they're not used to team shit. Right?
It's like golf.
And so you as the director and producer, I'm trying to call these people. And the weirdest thing is when you call a motherfucker at their job and you realize you don't know their real name. I guarantee you one time I called this cat and I'm calling them to check about rehearsal and I call up, they're like, doot. I'm like, hello? They're like, hey, how are you? You know, this is whatever office. I'm like, yeah, can I speak to Rainmaker? I suddenly realized, I was like, I don't know his real fucking name.
Oh my God. Or did they?
She was like, he's not in today.
She been to a show.
Everybody at
You
your
got to invite
job-
people from the job to your show.
Yeah.
First people that pull up. First
Can
people
we
pull
shout out
up.
to the people at our job that supported us?
Hey,
You know
man,
what I mean?
shout out to
the
y'all,
people that came.
Hey
to my
man, I'll
first
tell you what.
shows.
One snack pack show, I had about 20 people from my job up
Bro, it
there.
was the CNN Center was in there.
CNN Center
You
was
got
full
to.
of fat.
You got to.
Word.
Sugar
We
Hill.
had
What was your
24
first big role
people
that you
at
had,
that
like,
Easily.
that you had like people come watch with you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, was it a big?
First big role, I mean, I was doing plays. My first real big thing is it was plays. I was in theater, so I was like, I had a Lord A contract, so I performed at the McCarter Theater, which was a big deal for me. And then I was on tour with Wit, so that was which won a Pulitzer Prize. So that was on for like and that was like a 6 month tour. But like
Pulitzer shit, cuz.
yeah, Pulitzer shit. But my very first gig
What you say, bro?
Pulitzer shit, cuz.
Pulitzer shit.
Pulitzer shit is a shirt. That is a dope hoodie.
You know what I mean?
Pulitzer.
So, but I did that. But then one of the first things I did King of the Jungle with John Leguizamo when I was in college, and I just had like 2 or 3 lines. And I remember I woke up late, and I thought my whole life and career was over. I was
Stayed
like,
up too late.
I just you so excited about something
Yes.
and you fuck it up.
You wore yourself out.
You fuck it up, and I remember I was like, man, they're gonna get somebody else to yell, give me the ball. Like I was like, oh,
Anxiety about give me the ball.
Give me the ball.
like
Oh god.
I was like,
up on set like, give me the ball.
That's the shirt.
I was like, I'm screwed. I was like, they're gonna find somebody immediately off the
You was
fucking.
super late.
I was late. Like put it like this, I got the call and they were like, hey, we're blah, blah, blah. I was like, I'm on my way. You know what I mean? I wasn't on my way. I just woke up.
Yeah.
And it was like,
Bro, I
yeah,
did that
it was
shit
like.
on Stump the Yard, bro. I overhyped my shit.
Were you in Stomp the Yard too?
The one that's
Were you in the sequel? I meant specifically the
Two.
sequel, not the
I
original.
got a cameo. But
Okay.
The first one was more of a role, Paul. But
Why you all ed about this? Why you trying to? Why you humble about this
that's his
15-year-old
production voice.
movie?
hey man, I've only done like 4 minutes. You know what I'm saying? When I was 15, you know what I'm saying? I really was shining, baby. You know what I'm saying? Best years of my life.
Oh my god.
Nigga, I was up all night, like, bro. All right, I'm up.
Yep. Time.
It's trailer time.
It's time, baby.
It's good. All right, so we work it out, bro, in the pool. I told this story before. We work it out in the pool. That's the scene. I'm supposed to be like, yo, that Columbus says his music is whack. I'm supposed to say, I got a cousin who got a mixtape that's fire. You should check his music out. Nigga, and we just come from an hour of rehearsal, like we just working out and shit. Nigga, I broke character. I was like, yo, I got a cousin that has a mixtape that I really think you should check out. You know.
Whoa.
And I'm just like, they was like, all right, cut. 3 times in a row, same way. The director's like, all right, man. You know when they start playing with their hat and shit.
They trying to think
They
about
try
who
to
can
talk
say
to
it.
you about stuff.
Like, it's 4 other niggas in this pool that can say this right now.
Hey, Neo behind you like this.
Yo.
You know, Columbus Short pissed off.
Hey,
I'll
so
be in my trailer, guys.
so give me
I don't know him.
give me another way. Just try it a different way. So I'm like, cool.
Same way.
I get that bitch, bro. I'm like, bro, I got a cousin. Woo, man, it was a great workout, huh?
Man.
I'm improv and I'm tripping, dog. I am fucking losing my shit.
Oh, man.
On a one-liner. And they ain't got no time, no budget for this shit. I had to pull that shit together. Did not make it,
That's
bro.
why you got a cameo on Stomp Yard.
That's
too.
why I got a
Can't
cameo.
trust
They had to,
no
you know what
more.
I'm saying?
Damn.
Damn,
Yeah, bro.
Great story, man.
I remember that shit.
Do you feel like you learned since then? Like, do you feel like you're a better actor since
Totally,
then?
bro.
Good. You would have to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's
Did
real.
did that line make the movie?
No. Did you hear what I did?
I thought you said you got it right.
Got
at
it
the
together,
end.
got it right.
You got it in there.
No, I got it together now.
After the
He's
movie
like, no, I
was
get
done.
it now.
Movie came out.
The movie out.
Man.
Wow.
That's just
Okay,
hilarious.
so have you ever done improv?
Yeah.
Okay, I about to say you funny as shit. So
Thank
stand
you.
up.
I did stand up like a handful of times,
Okay.
but people probably don't know this who aren't stand ups, but it's like a lot of work. And
Say that.
I really don't want to do it. Like, it's like I got.
My soul. I need
You
my
have to
soul,
love
guys.
this shit.
I got
dog.
a bunch of friends who are comics. I'm part of this crew, worst crew ever. Eric Griffin, Leonard Robertson, Craig Robinson.
Come on, man.
And you know,
special funny as shit.
yeah, man. And I vibe with them all, but I can't. That's why folks will be like, you know, folks who don't necessarily know all my shit, or maybe know my shit a little, be like, you're a comic, and I'm like, I hesitate. If I'm talking to people, I just say because people don't really want that distinction if they just meet you.
Gotcha.
Like, you're just like, yeah, I do stand up.
Right.
But like, I'll be like, yo, it's hard ass work. Like, I did stand up for a month, right? And after, you know, I've done comedy, improv, theater, blah, 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 but like really doing it and writing jokes and shit like that was like maybe a month to a couple of months or whatever. And after a couple months, you have 5 minutes. You have like 5 minutes of material that you can repeat and you know, unless you're like
Come on.
more prolific than,
Right.
than me,
First
obviously.
set was 20 minutes.
Yeah, you know
It's
what I mean?
fucking
Like
insane.
you'll be like
You
this
put a
dude.
7 on Kimmel right there the first time. I was like, this nigga got a late night set.
Yeah, and I can't. I mean, that's how much work it takes to get there, and people don't realize that.
They do not.
And I don't want to do any of that.
All right, here we
Like-
go. So that moves us into another segment, bomb stories.
Oh, when you bombed? Oh, I bombed the second time I did stand up.
There it is.
First time
Fool's
hooked you.
gold.
First time, killed that shit. I was like, I'm Eddie Murphy, nigga. Eddie Murphy ain't got shit on me. He wasted his life. Come on. He wasted his life doing the bullshit he was doing instead of these solid ass jokes that I'm doing right now to this day.
Ripping.
God damn, I am the best. Fuck, I knew it.
Is my comedy name Verbal?
Yes.
My comedy name, Verbal.
Shit, I'm ready.
Oh, God.
Fucking world so stupid everybody else is. And then
That is exact.
That's it, bro.
That's a
That's so
t-shirt.
funny.
and then the very second time I did, I'm gonna be looking crazy as hell, but it's hot
No, we're
as
going to
fuck
reenact
in here.
what you just did with Remo.
Okay, good.
His knees are going to be out. He's going to have a Bo Jackson shirt on.
Good, perfect. And the second time I performed was my best friend, my girlfriend,
Too many people that you knew.
and
hate
and
that
then just like a scattered smallish
Rookie
crowd.
mistake.
Like scattered smallish crowd. And I'm like, I got these jokes from last night plus 4 or 5 others. It's about to be a massacre.
Get the fuck out my way.
It's about to be a
massacre.
massacre. I've already perfected the format.
I'm a god.
Jesus, why?
sound
Why
like
did you give me this much time?
That's how Kanye feel all the time.
You know what I mean?
man.
And then so I'm in there, and jokes is just not joking. And then there's a guy in the crowd who was like kind of mean to somebody else earlier. So I'm directing my shit. I'm like, I gotta go for us comics. Bow, man, hit him with
For
these
us comics.
hit him with these jokes here, and those are not hitting because he's half the crowd. So it's not really. it's not really hitting the way I'm thinking it's gonna hit. And so, I did some more stuff after that, but like that was my biggest bomb.
Main question: was your girl laughing?
No, I don't believe so.
How much longer did it last after that?
No, we still kept going because she wasn't with me for the jokes, not for the stand-up comedy.
That's hilarious.
And what's great is
I would have left her that night.
It was
Are you
great
kidding
is
me?
You gotta believe in
my
me,
boy
Walk out
my boy
of my
goes
dreams.
I go, how'd I do? And he goes, well, you were funnier than the other people, but you weren't. It wasn't really good. And I was like, all right.
That can get you on to
That's
another
accurate.
one, though.
That's
Funnier than the
accurate.
other people could get you on third
Yeah,
time.
funnier than her. I was like, okay, all right. That's crazy that as good as I am that would happen. But that's wild. So, but it worked out.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it did. So you commercials.
Commercials,
Hit,
hard
like,
body.
Crazy, right?
Commercials, I was doing that in New York, and then I picked it up in L.A. after I went poor. So,
After I went poor.
Commercial
yeah, I
get
went
you through.
poor again. I started out poor.
I went poor. That's another shirt.
Yeah, I got nothing but shirt
I went poor
ideas.
again.
Yeah, I went poor early from birth, and then
Green shit.
just to get a jump on it.
Yeah, I mean,
I identify as poor.
Yeah.
I identify as poor.
Yeah,
guys.
okay. and then I started doing a little TV, Louis show, 1 or 2 gigs, and I was like, I'm good. I'm money, Then people want to ask you for money. When you first start, that's when everybody asks you for money.
Everybody.
correct.
And if you're stupid, you give it to them.
Correct.
And so I was stupid.
You have
Right.
to.
You have to
And
be-
you
Yeah,
have
your first
to.
one, bro.
You have to give it to 'em.
first time. And so I think I gave my money. I don't know if I've told this story publicly.
Hey, that happens here all the time.
But he's like, this is the time.
Just get your soul
It happens
clear.
on the show all the time.
Get it
But
out.
yeah, I think I lent money to my mama, my aunt, and then I paid off my student loans.
Big bag.
And I didn't realize that like did not have any more money. That came as a shock.
Because when them checks roll in,
Because when they're coming in, you're like,
you feel like they
"Shit."
gonna keep coming.
Yeah.
Why would they stop? I'm the best comedian.
I'm one
in
of the
world.
best comedians to ever exist. What? There's no way money's ever going to stop coming to where I am.
Nobody got my perspective.
Yeah, and so I was broke, and then so and what's funny is I used to tutor. I actually used to tutor. If you guys know Shaka King, writer director of Judas and the Messiah.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Knew the name sound familiar.
Judas and the Black Messiah. So we used to tutor together at the same place up in Harlem, and so that's the one job I knew I could do. But in LA, you have to be part of the Unified School District, so I couldn't even get a job there.
Jeez.
So I found out about selling toner over the phone from my neighbors.
Selling what?
Toner, copy toner, printer toner.
Oh, yeah.
Over the phone, ink toner over the phone. Now I worked at a place called the Copy Place. And it was called that because it's not a real place.
Yeah.
It was a sham of a scam. And so I used to bike to work because I ain't have no car either. So I was biking to work, selling toner over the phone.
What?
From like 6 to 1. So after 1, I could still audition, and then 6, I'm making phone calls, and it's back in the day. So the only benefit is like I get free long distance phone calls.
Run it up.
Because I'm just calling people at
everybody.
6. I'm just like,
Wish I'd
what's
get
up,
this
Angel? How you doing, man?
Yeah.
Nothing. I'm just at work, man.
yeah.
And then you sell toner, and this was the whole business, right? This is the business model. Right, the shit was run like a Shark Tank, like Glenn Ross, like we all real salesmen and shit.
Yeah.
Like we sitting in our booths and we ready to make these fucking phone calls, and whoever's the highest, you get a little bonus and all this shit. The truth of the matter, and you get these little leads, these cards that have the numbers of the places and different jobs, and you call, and you go like, hey, this is so and so over at the copy place. I'm calling about the copier. I just need the number on the back of the copier. Blah blah blah, so we can get your updated toner. Blah blah blah.
I got a couple of them calls before.
Yeah. It's me. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And so, like, we get the number on the back of your copier, so then we find out what type of toner you use, and then we say, hey, we're the copy place. We want to, we have the new deal for the copy toner. We're going to let it get you through this. And so it insinuates that we are their current copy place.
Oh, that's hard. That's
Yeah.
hard as hell.
Yeah.
And I did really well
Yeah, killing it.
You know
Improv,
what I mean?
actor.
Yeah, improv.
Good white voice, good white voice.
Well, you know what it
Code
is?
switch?
You just lean into it's not even code switching. You just lead into whoever you're talking to and you just get comfortable. Like if I was talking to truckers, right? Like you talk to a little old lady somewhere, but at a firm, you know, so you don't give a fuck about their money. You know, you nice, you talk to this, blah, blah, blah. You talk to a trucker, you're just like, hey, I need a number on the back of the copy. Yeah, just get the bank. Yeah, we're from the copy place. Like, you know what I mean? You just kind of switch it
They're not
up.
even questioning you.
Yeah, and then that's what everyone thinks is real because it's like, oh yeah, the copy place. Nobody goes from Mission Howard like you don't use the fucking name.
Yeah.
So I was one of their top 3 sellers. I was getting bonuses.
Somebody
All right.
crank this motherfucker back up.
Yeah, it was me, Shabri, and
they still
Bruno.
do that shit.
And Bruno was this black French dude who was also a trainer. And then our boss was Mike, who you guys may have seen on an episode of The Simple Life back with Nicole Richie and Paris Hilton because they would visit regular people and do stuff with them. So I check an episode, and one of the regular people they visit is my boss, Mike, white-ass Mike, who's got a crack problem. Right, we found out, and he's on there. He keeps.
We found out.
Yeah, he keeps. Well, I found out because my check kept fucking bouncing,
Oh my God, my crack problem.
And-
First of all, you're not gonna pay on the shitty job.
and so I
Ain't no
remember,
such thing as a
man,
crack problem.
he had a crack
He's a
issue.
crackhead.
Head of crack, nigga.
Bro, don't crack my check though.
Straight head of
He had
crack.
crack-related illnesses.
Keep the crack away
Well,
from
don't
my
mind
mouth.
Crack-related illness.
He's
So
a
I remember.
dope head junkie.
Yeah.
That was-
So I remember. I think it's the first something happens. My thing is there, and the second time I think my check. I don't remember if it's first or second, but what it is I go into work, and I bike to work, and if you know what it's like to bike angry, it's a weird fucking feeling.
Nigga got let's get
You just
physical
live
in the
it
head.
on the fucking bars and shit. And so I get there. I'm there at 6 a.m. early, ready to whoop Mike's ass. Ready up early to give him this.
Green.
You got a good
swift,
warm up.
long
nice
ass
and warm.
whooping.
Good, nice warm
heart
up. Bike
rate up.
ride. He's all brisk on his toes.
I'm ready.
Second win.
And then I'm waiting. And then I think I took after the second time my check bounced, I took the week off or some shit. I just didn't come in for a couple days, and then I just came in. Like I think I took a couple days off, then just came in ready to whoop his ass.
Had it prepared.
You weren't even dressed for work. You were just dressed for the whooping
I
ass.
feel like the ancestors was leading you to do what you supposed to do.
That's how I felt. So I'm waiting in the office, and then the manager, I don't want to say his name, Delmas. He was.
Delmas.
There's only one of them in the world, so he'll be easy to find.
Name because I remember
Sounds
driving
like you
home
catch
one
on your
time,
feet.
and I remember there was a Delmas Street, and I
He got
remember
his
seeing
name
him
from-
on the block. I was like,
Oh,
"It's a fake
nigga, get
fucking-"
out of here.
Listen, you're writing your movie. You know that, right?
I was saying this
It's
is
like
a movie
Office Space
that
2.
It's
goddamn.
horrible.
that Lakeith gets casted for. It's like,
He me out for the role of in this movie.
But you write it and you get that check
I'll
forever.
oh
They're
shit.
gonna get it. That's gonna be a British dude that play you
Yes,
for sure.
exactly.
Definitely
Totally
a British
Lakeith
guy.
It'd be a Drees.
Dan, so you pull up on Mike and
So I
then
rode
what?
up, and then Delmas is like, after it's like an hour and change, because I'm like, hey, is Mike here?
Yeah.
They're like, he's coming in later. I was like, no doubt.
You no doubt.
No doubt. What was you listening? What did you put the headphones
This
in?
nigga I was yeah, and in my head it was probably Wu Tang.
It was,
And I'm-
it was
I'm
the
just-
song that was playing at his last jumping.
Triumph.
He playing Onyx over there.
I was like, yeah, that's what we was here. So I wait, and Delmas is like, hey man, are you coming to work? I was like, if Mike come to work, oh, I'm gonna go to work. Oh, I'm gonna go to work for show.
For sure.
And it's like
That's
another
like on
half hour
God.
passes.
On me.
And then like Delmas is like, hey, I don't think Mike's coming in today.
Damn right, Mike.
Yeah.
I was
Somebody
like-
called him.
Hell
I was
yeah.
like, oh, for
Delmas
real?
called him.
Devils called him immediately.
Hey man, don't come up here, man.
Yeah. Hey, he said no
Malcolm's
doubt.
pissed.
No doubt.
Yeah, he's from
said
Fort
no
Greene.
doubt.
No doubt.
He's not even dressed for work.
He's not even dressed for work.
He didn't say no diggity first.
He usually says
diggity,
no
no
He
diggity.
said no doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt.
No
He's
doubt.
been off of work for 2 days, Mike. I guess something's
And
not
he's
right.
He's mad
sweating.
about the check.
from-
Delmas don't even know about the
leave?
check. Delmas has no idea the checks is bouncing.
Right. You're the
Delmas
only
check.
one bounce.
No, that shit bounced because Shabri told me. Because Shabri, her people used to sell him
Shabri
crack.
will find out.
So
Shabri
like,
people
sold him
"Yeah,
crack."
you Crackhead, my people sell him crack.
What?
I was
And he's
like,
a manager at a
no
place,
doubt.
at the copy place?
Yeah. Surprisingly, like I said, not on the up and up. This place. So
Another
so
shirt.
I get home.
That fly is in love with you.
Oh, this
Boy,
flies
oh, you got the McCain joint?
Hey, we gonna have to do a merch for hire commercial. Like if you could save one child, buy a hoodie and save one.
I'm trying to story through this whole motherfucker.
Hey, look, .net back there like, y'all don't tell
The
them.
goddamn South, by the way. Fuck all y'all. I love y'all. But this shit, y'all got mosquitoes the size of goddamn baseball.
They be walking.
man.
Go to Alaska.
Oh my god.
Mosquitoes walking their
Go
hind
to
legs.
Alaska though. They cool here. I seen a mosquito holding an iPhone charger. That motherfucker will be. They bite through your hoodie. I was on live. I was like, look, it was 4 mosquito. Like this nigga hoodie tastes like lemon pepper. I ain't never had no lemon pepper nigga before. Like I'm fresh from Atlanta.
These shits is fun. I'll keep going through these shits. I don't give a fuck.
Oh my god.
So then motherfucker Mike called me and he's like, hey, we gonna have the money in there. The check's good, you know. I was like, is it really in there? Are you talking to me the way we talk to these people? And he goes, I'm just. He's like, I'm not a bitch. Don't treat me like a bitch. I was like, you stopped acting like a bitch. I'll stop treating you like a bitch.
Oh, they don't like it. They don't like it.
That's how you talk to a crackhead. That's how you talk to a
You
crackhead.
got to up your
Tell
convo.
Delvis.
We ain't
Tell
no
Delvis
rabbit.
big
I'll
ass.
beat his ass too.
I will go out giving company ass whoopings
On my way out of this bullshit
every
ass
other
company.
day. Surprise y'all. You won't know what day it is. I'm just here
It's your
giving out
day,
ass whoopings.
Niggas just
You
keep
know the
banking
white
niggas.
person on the movie is gonna say, try saying, ain't no fun when the rabbit's got the gun. Do it. Say it. Go do it. Do it. Tell Delmas. Get in there. Delmas. You hate Delmas too. Tell him. Get in there.
What are you gonna do to them?
Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Oh,
That was
man.
the blues singer that went up at the comedy show this week that I bombed at. He did 2 of his hits, and that nigga was Michael Jackson.
Oh, he went crazy.
Yeah, they was like, what are you stopping for?
Oh,
Because the
man.
comedian got to go up. I was like,
Oh, he said that.
Oh, he said you.
man.
no. The host was like, they just brought me up, and it was just the
Oh,
weirdest
no,
shit
they
ever.
set you up.
But they played like they favorite shit,
Oh, my God.
and then cut it off. It was
And
like they had you had your dickhead in and swashed it around and took it out.
swashed
Y'all
it
want to hear some
around.
comedy? Y'all want to hear some comedy jokes from a nigga y'all don't
Comedy
like?
jokes.
From a nigga who filling in for a nigga that y'all really wanted?
Oh, my God. You were set up tremendous.
I did okay. I kept, but I'm gonna do my time, and I don't give a fuck. And I had to get into it with an old Q dog. It was a whole thing. And then this is how I knew I be feeling too bad about it. Nigga was like, you did good. And the dude, mama, she said, baby, you was funny as hell. I said, yes, ma'am.
You want some merch?
Yes, ma'am. I been with this nigga.
You want some merch?
You want a t-shirt, ma'am?
No, baby, you didn't do that good.
Man.
I don't want to get that on the house.
I don't need that at my house. I need to sage the hat.
They gonna think we affiliated.
It was like them. I was like them kids jumping.
Man, I know
They
I know Blessed
they was
AF hit,
wading
though.
through. No, it did not hit.
Blessed AF didn't
None
hit.
of that shit hit, nigga. It hit, they laughed, but it was like they were ready to party. Like it was the
How long
show-
you had to do?
like 45 minutes. I think I did 45 minutes. I was doing my time, and I didn't give a shit. I
No,
was
you
like,
don't.
I guess what?
Next
Still doing
joke.
my time. Hi, what's up with you? Marshall shirt. Like I ain't give a fuck.
Marshall shirt.
Because that's the only way you get paid, right?
Yeah,
Is you
no,
do the
I
whole-
mean they was cool, but it was fine, man. They had people was laughing, but it wasn't like I wanted it. You know what
I
I'm
understand.
saying?
You didn't really bomb
I
it.
felt
Just-
like I had to fight.
You didn't
this
have one of
shit.
your normal nights.
I felt like I had to fight
Every night I got to fight to
it
prove
was-
my
I
glove in
hate
this
having to
comedy
fight,
game.
but it was like the town. They got a different vibe, so it's like I don't even know
Bro.
the music y'all on.
It's the same experience on that Minneapolis shit, bro. It was
bullshit.
like they was rocking, but it was just like the speaker sounds like a PA system at a Burger King.
Oh yeah, and we were yelling out in a big ass space
You know what
too.
I'm saying?
So the
This is
fucking
like-
PA was crazy.
So yeah, well, I just wanted to tell these folks tomorrow, y'all can hear shit that I said, but
No. Nigga, Shabbat.
And they want to hear the Bluetooth because they just turned up, everybody drunk, they ready to party, shake their ass.
Like you in the way.
The sun
at
about to
this
go
point.
down, they can't get they flicks off because you know what I'm saying.
Right. Because
Have you ever had that happen? Have you ever bombed like at a production, like as a producer or directing something? Like has it ever just not come together? Like God damn it, you know?
Nah, man, I'm really successful at
Talk your shit.
that part of the game.
Talk
You
your
ever had a director that was an asshole? I asked all actors. that. You
Yes.
don't have to give names.
Yes. For a
If you
TV
want
show.
to though, we'll take it.
What makes him
I
the
can't
asshole?
remember his name, but he was horrible. He was horrible, and he had one of those like big pompadour hairs but like a giant yarmulke ball patch in the middle. So it was like more annoying.
Yeah.
You know what I
Right.
mean? Like,
Who is
I
this
extra hate what
motherfucker,
you're
man?
saying.
Yeah.
Like clearly you ain't got no vision. Like,
You are
like,
delusional, sir.
yeah, you don't know how shit's supposed to
You don't know how to
look.
communicate.
Like,
I can't trust. You can't trust
I
yourself.
don't trust you. You're not gonna make me look good. I'm looking at you.
Yeah, nigga.
Like,
How you gonna make us look good?
yeah.
What was he doing? Was it just condescending shit or?
Just condescending shit, and then like it was just like a waste of time. And then the day after, because they shut us down because we took too long. The
Damn.
day after, we're between scenes and we're making some jokes, and he's like, "Guys, you want to make jokes or you want to get out of here?" And then we're like, "I'm about to whoop his ass like he was Mike the crackhead." Like
I owe Mike this ass
flashback.
whooping.
You call your agent. Did my check clear? Did it clear?
I'm like,
Please say it didn't clear.
that's the thing. Every once in a while, I'm older now, so I'm more calm. But I had to really tame that I was where I was from, because I don't know how much I had to tame it, but I feel like people talk to you in a kind of way, and they don't realize where you're from, and then I think it takes them
Because
back.
they trigger us racially too, and they don't even understand. Like have you ever had an incident where somebody will basically tell you to be more black in a sense, or like say some, you know what I'm saying, shit you don't
I'll tell you
agree
this,
with?
I had a very specific incident on my first show, Louis, and there's like the way it works, right? Is like there's screen tests, like you have auditions, callbacks, and screen tests. Sometimes there's a whole bunch of people, and sometimes it's just like the creator of the show and the director, right? Maybe it's this show, maybe it's some other show. And so the director at some point, I'm playing a street dude. Like my name is like TJ and some shit. I'm selling shit.
I'm selling shit.
I'm selling shit. It's ghetto shit.
Ghetto shit. Instead of
the
script,
direct-
ghetto shit.
And I do like 2 or 3 takes. I do the comedy, do whatever. And the third one, the director was like, says to the guy, he's like, and it's 2 white guys, you know, and he goes, do you want him to do it a little more street? And the other guy goes, no, please.
Yeah,
It's
a little bit more
He's like, I've
street.
said that before. It doesn't go well.
It's like, this isn't good.
Yo, they be mixing words. They don't understand. I mean,
don't know what
they
words
do, but they be acting like they don't, bro. You know what I'm saying? They know though, bro.
They don't. This shit is weird, man. It's very like I remember when you try and rhyme for shit and they be like, "Hey, we need somebody to do like a rap freestyle of a Will Smith song," and you're like, "That's not."
A thing.
I don't know if you're using the words
Hey, could you do Fresh
Correctly.
Prince rap for us?
Use your words
Like-
correctly.
like it's just a freestyle.
Right.
You're like, all right, I don't think that's correct.
That's
I don't think I'm gonna give you
hilarious.
what you want. I'll be honest.
We're gonna make the fly do a freestyle.
So
Yeah,
I going crazy.
Me and this fly go back now. We
That's
cool.
hilarious.
Now I feel weird if he leaves.
That's a
At
part of
this
it.
point.
You got any tips for like auditioning? Because I bomb every audition. It
Oh.
is bad.
Well, what type of shit you going in for?
Playing mostly myself, and I be bombing at that.
Okay, you got to do better at that.
That's
It's not-
crazy.
I can't give you tips on that.
It's like
one.
we need a barbecue man that's from Atlanta.
A barbecue man.
We need a dude in a green shirt.
Green shirt and a
beard.
hat like this.
I give you this. I'll tell you this. This is the easiest tips, right? Like you ain't gonna get the job that's not supposed to be for you, right? But I mean, it's simple shit, which is like they give you a scene, you break it down. What's the point of this scene, right? And then you just do the lines, and you just gotta practice before you get in there. Like that's really it. Figure out the point of it, and then you do what's amusing to you. Like you get the general thing of what they're supposed to do. Like what is this, a romance scene? Okay, they're having an argument because he's a drunk and there's a zombie outside and they want to move past this drunk thing so I can get to the zombies. Okay, all right, so I know this is personal, but I know I got to get past this bullshit. And then you just do shit that's interesting to you throughout the middle of that. You know what I mean? Like, and you just say words at funny times that's amusing to you that only you can do.
That makes sense to me because people telling me I went in that audition and threw that fucking script out the way and just did me, and everybody's like, I got the part. I'm like, I think people want the lines read too.
No, they want the lines, especially at the big budget level. I mean, it's also different with comedians. Like, you know, sometimes if there's a certain role that they're going comedic, they allow a little bit more room on it, which will usually happen with comedians. Comedians are going to be the ones that are going to take the most amount of room on it. So that's why sometimes they get the role. But in general, like you go in for the producer of the Big Bang Theory or for whatever the fuck show is on TV or, you know, this Rising Sun or whatever, they want you to do the All American. They want you to do the fucking lines. You know what I mean? They want you to get the lines and the point of the scene, and they also want to know their shit works.
Right.
Like half the time when you're doing a 3-camera comedy or a multicam, my fucking director buddy's going to fucking shit on me. They want you, like, once you have the job and like you're basically saying the same jokes over and over again, and they just changed Apple to Kumquat. You know, they like Kumquat's funnier than Apple. You know, but they want you even when the line's bad, and I know a line is bad, I'll do it. right? Because you'll have a rehearsal or a run through for the whole writers team or whatever. So I'll do it knowing the joke is bad, right? And then afterwards, I'll be like, that's a bad joke. Here's my alternative.
Can we try it this way?
Yeah, and I'll do that because they want to hear that the joke is bad. They don't want you to tank their joke.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? So,
Gotcha.
That's
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
yeah, free advice.
Yeah, man.
some
Master
solid
class,
ass
good
shit.
shit.
You know,
What's next, bro? Like what you got that you can talk about?
I can talk about whatever I want to talk about.
Fort
I
Greene,
like it.
nigga.
Never wore shorts, nigga.
Ever,
You know what I'm saying? You'll
That's
be
why
with your
you was-
knees out, son.
Man, the minute you said you had shorts on, I was like, oh man, I hope you made it. Like I almost thought you died. Like
I came back.
And he said Nautica, so I know they was like yellow and blue with a boat. Nautica.
He did not say Nautica.
all the boats was
Oh,
on
it wasn't
there.
a real Nautica boat. It was a.
No,
it was a
they
tugboat
were
on that
authentic, my boy.
Nardica.
But yours had an R in it. It spelled it Nautica.
I got them
Why
from
did
Marshall.
Nautica got an R in it?
Throw these
They
motherfuckers
Nautica
off.
and Wrangler shorts. Got Wrangler trunks on. Yo, fam. Your slow cousin outside, son.
But I
Yo,
love
he
that-
got on white Reeboks.
I love that they was all in hoodies though. Summertime.
Yeah.
It looks
It was
stupid.
every day, baby.
Y'all look stupid. His
Different.
kids in hoodies. Kanye had a puff coat on in 90-degree weather.
Man.
Niggas biting my style. A, B, you gotta be a cool ass nigga wear a hoodie in the summer. That's all I'm
Dude,
gonna say.
you
Yeah, I
got
make
to.
the mistake. I wear hoodies now to the side. I live in LA.
Got to.
There's
It's
no- I
fucking
don't-
freezing at
Nighttime
night.
is gonna get
It's
cold.
hot.
Nighttime is gonna
It's
get cold,
hot.
though, bro.
It's hot, but then at nighttime you might.
At nighttime, it's just slightly less hot.
Well, you got.
It's like it's not. It ain't even crazy like that.
Oh man. Do you have any of your favorite comment from the?
I'm looking for him now. That's why I'm in my,
Okay.
my joint.
Oh, the new shit I'm doing. I'm doing.
shit.
I'm here. What is the? It's bumping out in this bitch.
Studio right there.
Oh, it's on. This motherfucker walked through like the trap house and shit out this motherfucker. Everybody holding dicks. You could tell they rap. Everybody hold their dick when they walk.
They'd be scared to ask them. Them directors scared to talk to them.
shit.
Could you ask the rappers to make it more street? You ask them.
Rap it to its street.
You can still wear your purse. That's fine. I like it. I like it. With the put the pap in there.
Pat, with the pat.
Get the Louis with the pat. I'm doing something. What is it? Just Beyond was based on an R.L. Stein thing. It's an anthology series with Christine Adams from Black Lightning.
Okay.
We're doing a show. And a little boy, I'm forgetting his name right now. Fucked up, but we're really close. From Space Jam, the little Space Jam dude.
Oh, okay.
That kid's got a better career than me, so I don't need to remember his name.
Which the one who got kidnapped?
The Space Jam, baby Space Jam, little LeBron.
Baby Space Jam.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, little LeBron.
I ain't watched it yet.
Yeah. So he's in that. I got that one, and then I'm doing. The reason I'm here now is some horror thing. I don't know if it has an official title.
Okay.
If I can talk about it, I'm talking about it.
Talking about it. Fuck it. Y'all should have beefed your contract.
Yeah, you put sign an NDA or something. Ain't nobody said nothing to me about nothing.
Nothing.
So some horror thing. I don't know. I've been on vacation, man. I've been working so hard. I've just been on vacation.
Yes,
I went to-
sir.
How, as a seasoned actor,
That's me.
How does it feel working in Atlanta versus LA?
I love Atlanta, man. But I think it's because I got people here. Like, and then I meet one person, and then that person got 78 people.
That is Atlanta,
and then
bro.
that motherfucker got 70. Like, I know all y'all now.
Yeah,
Like,
you do.
Like, I was hanging with the dude like yesterday. Like,
Dorsey got some good friends.
Dorsey
man.
got everybody.
man.
Omar Dorsey.
Shout
He know,
out to
he know
Omar Dorsey.
everybody, you know.
Man.
So I
Check that
mess
episode
around.
out.
Yeah, but you know, everything's it's all good. Hollywood's Hollywood. Black stuff is different, you know. Black stuff move on a different level. Right. You know what I mean? Checks come in different times. You know what I mean?
Oh Lord,
You know
Lord.
what I mean? They come in this one. This one I'm excited about. But you know, I like to do a black thing every once. You know how Ben Affleck and Matt Damon every once in a while they do like an indie and a blockbuster. I'll do like a black and then a white.
I'll do a black. They're
like a
gonna
little-
love this in the comments.
I do like a black project. I do one white.
White.
I gotta do a couple. One for me, one for them. You know,
One
what
for
I
the
mean?
streets.
Yeah,
You
for the
gotta feed the
streets. Yeah,
streets.
gotta
You know
come
what I'm
out,
saying?
you know
You
what I
gotta
mean?
bark
Get
these
out there.
dogs.
Yeah,
Represent
gotta
who?
bark these dogs.
You got any projects that you're producing or creating that you?
I got, but they're all. It's all. We waiting to see what's gonna happen.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so you
yeah.
can't tell it because then it's like of a dozen.
You're right,
you know
right,
what I mean?
right.
But
That's it,
we got some shit. We got some things.
Okay.
Yeah. But I could talk about this. I got into more writing now. So I wrote a play, got nominated for an Ovation Award, and then
Come
I'm
on,
writing
man.
this dance musical. Thank you.
Musical.
Thank
you
you.
heard that?
Thank you.
You got a
What kind
dance
of dance and
musical?
what
So
kind of music?
so check it. So I wrote.
Do you need somebody that can ragtop and play the mouth trumpet?
Do you?
Because we got somebody.
Okay,
Are you
all
in
right.
need,
He's
my
a
boy?
dancer.
We go see. So I got this one play, Brain Problems. I did that. That was about my homie, this whole existential thing. Then I wound up getting this dance musical with Lil Buck, who, for those who know, he popularized this style of dance and innovated this style of dancing called juking. Memphis juking. Yeah, so I'm co-writing it with my homegirl, Amina Kaplan, who's in Stomp and all this goddamn shit. Did Blue Man, and now she's directing The Lion King.
Fucking Blue Man,
all of this
man.
stuff. And yeah, man. So that one is going to start out at the Orpheum Theater in 2022, where Hamilton started.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Nice shoes,
It'll
y'all.
be
Feel
my
it, go,
first
man.
real paycheck as a writer.
Come on,
First,
real
let me
shit.
get first real paycheck.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's
Dump the yard on you.
I thought you was playing Mike. I didn't know who that
I was close. I was thinking about it.
That's great,
Hilarious.
man. Dope shit.
was. Did we find one, my
I got
brother?
one, man.
What do we got? What part
So
of the
we
show
do.
is this?
Part of the show is the comments of the week. This is how we end the show. We got some fucking hilarious fans of the show,
Okay.
Culture Ricans, Culture Cousins, whatever you want to call them. So we look through our YouTube comments, see who's say some funny shit. So there's a guy that's a fan of the show, fan of the 85 South show, and Wheelchair Man.
Wheelchair man.
Wheelchair Man.
right.
Yeah, Wheelchair
What did he say?
Man. Obviously in the wheelchair. And
Oh, that's a good marketing scheme.
I think got several palsy or something like that. I think it's
Oh, that's
so it's
genius.
hard to hear what he's talking, but like he does videos, but he'll have like subtitles on there, right?
Okay.
So I guess we were talking about him in the Nav Green episode, and somebody in the comments said, "Think about this: Wheelchair Man be typing clear, but can't talk clear. How he do that?"
That's hilarious. Because he
He
got
gonna
his
roast
own.
them. He roasted me.
And who said that shit? So he.
As
Who
long as
said
it
that?
goes just back and forth.
Oh, yeah.
Man can roast
Oh
your
yeah,
ass.
it's good to
I
roast
be saying
Wheelchair
that
Man.
all
He
the
good.
time. I be
He
like, you
roasts
can walk,
us.
nigga.
Yeah.
I be-
I just got
Oh,
here.
bro,
You
he-
can't all,
he-
y'all always, by the way, y'all always all in on roasting this wheelchair dude. And I was like,
Nah, Ronnie.
I was like, I
Tell
don't know
him
how
what,
y'all
what he
get
said
that.
about you.
He said, Ronnie, shut your Mr. Deeds eye looking at. And the nigga had the nigga eye like this. And the picture came up, and then he said, I'm probably faster than your fat ass. And nigga jumped out the shit and crawled fast as fuck across the room. He roasted me. He roasted Tyler. He roasted fucking. It's like an honor nigga roasted by this nigga.
Yeah,
Okay,
Lil
okay.
Duval
I roasted
posted
him back.
it.
I went back and
I
forth
gotta
with
learn
that
this
shit.
shit.
Lil Duval posted it when he
I
roasted
gotta
him.
learn this shit, man.
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
look, I feel welcome that y'all
I
brought me
call
to
him
this Atlanta
Christopher
spot.
Reeves. I said, shut your Christopher Reeve by the ass up, nigga.
That's
I didn't roast him
hilarious.
back.
That's hilarious.
I don't have children. I don't have children.
Right.
Wow, Ronnie's wild.
Ronnie,
Ronnie set up a camera.
Just say Christopher Reeve.
One.
That's right.
Oh, yo, goddamn.
Yo,
But
goddamn
your-
man, good.
But you're spying on airplane mode, boy.
Shout out to Ed.
Everybody gets it, son. Equal opportunity, but you gotta treat niggas equal, son.
Equal roast opportunity.
Yo.
That nigga said
ERO,
airplane
baby.
mode, bruh. Shut up, boy.
I gotta let niggas know I'm nice for real. A little bit.
ERO, nigga. Nigga on me, that's funny.
That's hilarious, G.
Reemo, he coming back now. It's
Ooh,
over
that's
with.
funny.
I done fucked him
Wheelchair
up.
Man is loading as we speak.
Shout out to EAH on
I tap into him on live and talk shit to him.
EHHH on YouTube. Shout out to you.
Man,
Funny
thank you
jokes.
for coming by, man. You should do the Charlie Barnett story. I feel Charlie Barnett vibes from you.
It's goddamn rules. Where's my fly? It don't feel real.
Where's
my fly? Bullshit.
Amateurs.
In Hollywood, I don't have to ask for flies.
They just throw
Fucking
that.
Atlanta.
It's in my rider.
That's how the actors talk gonna sit here.
I need 19 connected flies.
Goddamn fly through my goddamn mouth. Remember the news nigga? Goddamn fly through my goddamn country ass
Bruh.
country
That guy was it.
goddamn time.
I would do a story on that guy.
Oh,
That
man,
guy
that's
was-
Bruh, he
real.
Yo, let me tell you this.
That's
this
Michael Urban
Charlie,
Daddy.
Charlie Barnett. I hear this name all the time. I hear this comparison all the time, and I feel like he didn't have a good enough career for me to keep looking him up.
Well, he's like inspiration
Oh,
for
DC Cap.
Yeah,
Is
he was
that
a
DC
DC
Cab?
Cab.
Yeah.
He was obsessed with
I
Irene
do
Cara.
know that.
But he's like Dave Chappelle's mentor. But he used to
Get
do
outta
he
here.
used to do comedy in Washington Square Park.
Yeah.
And that bitch be
Charlie
full.
Barnett.
Like he's a legend.
Okay, well now I got
And
to
then
look
when
him
he
up.
finally got
Respect on
his
his
shot,
name.
it was the DC. He did Def Jam, but he was an older
What was his
comedian.
downfall? You know.
I don't know his downfall, but this is like this the prequel to Chappelle.
Okay.
If this
Wow.
nigga he didn't give a fuck, but
Charlie
he didn't have
Barnett.
the
I'll do
platform.
that. I can't do a Chappelle story because it's too close.
But Charlie Barnett, man, look him up. I
In
think
your intro,
It's-
you were
very
introduced
close.
us to Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, it's very
comedy.
close. Plus, he's built now. He's whooped my ass at this point. He's looked big. He's too big.
He's big.
He's huge.
I think you could do a dope Chappelle. Like you,
I've
you've
never-
got
can I
like
tell you,
season 2's look.
I never had any interest because I was like, we're too close. We're doing the same business.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then what's funny is people would always hype me up like, you got to meet him. You got to meet him. And so we've come across each other like 2-3 times. Never remembers me. You know what I mean? It's never, because I get it. It's definitely more interesting for me to meet you than you meet me. Like, there's got to be at least 38 me's
Right.
tomorrow.
At least it's like, oh, the nigga on my face.
Yeah.
The nigga on my face.
Nigga's over here.
Oh,
Like, I
with my
think,
face.
See, the thing is, man,
my face ass nigga.
listen here. My face ass nigga.
Man in the mirror. Face ass nigga.
That's the
face
name
ass
of this
nigga.
episode. My face ass nigga. Oh my god.
Hilarious.
But I think I met him. This is when
funny.
everybody. I got him with that one. This is when everybody was doing award shows, right? So I was at something called the Commies, which was the comedy.
Commies?
It was the Comedy Central Awards.
Okay.
It was like their awards, and I remember I met him. He was at like this stand-up table or something like that. And this is when he was still like we were same size still. And I walked up to him, and I remember I was like, "Hey, man." He was like, "Hey." I was like, "People say we look alike." He was like, "Oh, that's crazy." And then that was the end of our whole conversation. That was it.
Yeah,
I walked
that sound
because
about
I thought about it. I was like,
Wow,
"What
that
the
sound
fuck
weird.
was that?
That
Who would
sound
say that?
weird as
That's not
fuck.
interesting in
Weird thing
anything."
to
That's
say.
a weird
That's
thing
a
to
weird
say.
thing to say.
Anything about it.
Because I didn't really have anything to talk to him about. We had different careers.
Bro, when I meet LeVar Burton, that ain't gonna be what I say.
It's gonna be awkward.
Did you want to meet LeVar Burton? Do
people just say that.
You know I'm homies with LeVar Burton.
You're homies with Reading Rainbow.
I'm homies with him. He on Jeopardy
He
tonight.
taught the hood how to read.
Yeah. That shit's exciting, right? Like,
You should
I'm
have
so
said you
glad
don't
I
have
got
to take
say
my
it.
word for it.
Yeah, but you don't have to take my word for. Damn it, that's good.
Hey, can I say this? No. One thing, please. No. I've been holding it for a while.
Go.
Oh my god.
I think that roast you just said is a roast for like if you catch a white person doing blackface, you should say, "Oh, my face ass nigga."
Well worth it. Yeah. Oh, my face.
I think everybody should hold that in the tuck as a roast.
I think that's a good.
Well, hold on.
That's a shame. We'll need that in the future.
You know Remo's father.
You know Remo's.
So this is the thing. That's fucked up. He's drinking water when it happened. If he's drinking water when it happened, it's funny. I hope this shit pop out right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. Move your fist.
Move your fist
Fuck
like
that whole
this.
microphone up. Fuck that whole microphone up.
Bro, that's
We
what we
got-
should
yo,
have been
you
talking
gotta-
about.
I ain't, is that like a thing? Is that like a thing with
Oh,
y'all?
man.
Like
Our
LeVar
fans
Burton?
think Remo's Jordan.
Before he grew his hair out and all that, like old pictures, like yes.
Hilarious.
Like right over there, kind of a little bit left corner, bottom, a little bit.
No, that's-
off.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody painted LeVar Burton because he didn't have a good picture of
Definitely
Remo.
Chaz
See, I would bring it up.
Ah, that's Black Panther.
Hilarious.
I look like Fat Albert on the Fubu Platinum shit. I look exactly like Fubu Platinum at the top corner.
You look Ruben Studdard over there. It don't look like you.
That is Juicy from the PJs. Nigga's an adult, nigga.
That's Kendrick Perkins on ESPN right now.
Bro, that's Cleveland's son.
First of all, who's the top left one? Look like the background painting from "Ain't We Lucky We Got It." Fucking good times.
did like he was dancing. Good time face ass. Oh, my face ass.
What is that?
That's my face ass. Yes, sir. That nigga
That's
picking
me.
somebody's teeth. I look like that all the time.
That's how we gonna roast every white person that appropriates us. We gonna be like,
Oh,
oh, my
my
face.
face.
My face.
That's
Anytime
my
you see
face.
a
I
white
want that
person
on
with
shirts. I want
cornrows,
shirts. I want shirts.
Oh, my face.
I would tell LeVar Burton you look like him, but he'd probably react to you like Dave
probably
Chappelle.
punch you
He'd
in
be
the
like,
chest.
he'd be like, oh, that's crazy.
I'm doing Jeopardy now.
He's like,
Doing Jeopardy, not doing a podcast
I
with
gotta
weed.
remember
Sorry.
a lot of
yeah,
questions.
I shouldn't have even brought him up. That's on my cut that out.
But we
we don't want that to happen. This is all for the
want him to
jokes.
be protected at all costs. We gotta keep
We would not
Everybody's
put you in
fine.
that weird situation with your friend. Yeah, no, that's crazy. Like, nigga just said he was his friend. Like, no. If you just like knew him, like, yo, you see him again. Right. Like, hey, weird shit, real
yeah,
quick.
but I don't want you guys to not get these LeVar Burton jokes off though.
Oh, we got him.
They
go-
go.
got him in the
It's part of his set.
I want all these whole 4 sets here.
LeVar Burton part of his set, and when he said, people be like, "Oh, yeah."
You know what's funny? That's what happened with me. Like I've never thought about it, and then I was like, oh, I can see it now. I guess, yeah. You put it in
You
there.
don't ever want to see it, bro.
You don't ever want to see it.
Cause
Now
you like,
you-
nigga, I'm me.
Right.
But then they be like, yo, son.
Me.
I'm me.
But he
I'm
has
me
a-
face
he
ass.
also
I'm me face. I'm me face.
Not yo.
he also has a cousin that looked like LeVar Burton if he played football.
That's amazing.
He had like a sex
LeVar
charge
Burton.
pending.
Like a what?
And he had like a sex charge pending.
Where is Neffy? Why that nigga got to look? Look like he got a sex charge.
Yeah, like a
pending.
football player.
Last
that did too
chance
much.
you,
He had to go to
goddamn.
JUCO for some other shit.
Yeah, he would talk his way to
He was at Notre Dame, and you like, yo,
would
why your
talk
cousin
his way
ain't at Notre Dame no more?
Like, hey, damn near assault me every
Yeah,
time you talk to me.
This me face ass
Like,
nigga.
damn, this is a lot. You been doing this with
hilarious.
bitches? This is a lot.
This is too close first,
That's a
bro.
lot of energy.
Why do you know so much stuff? And why are you telling me?
Why you telling
It's
me, bro?
uncomfortable.
Right. I
That's
know
Talk
the
about
whole-
sexual things with strangers. I don't
If she
like
really
it.
cared, she would have said her age.
Did y'all see they? Okay, I ain't gonna say this. Nothing.
Coming out.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations on everything,
Thank
Brad.
you,
bro,
man.
for real.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
it's gonna be really cool.
You got a nonprofit in New York.
In LA, I do.
In LA, I'm sorry.
I used to. Well, there's two things. Me and my cousin, we used to give out
Sorry, I
book
just wanted to
bags.
shout that out.
No, I appreciate it. We used to give out book bags. Me and my mom and my cousin, we come out. We do this
Word.
thing in Brooklyn. Do that. But then I also have a nonprofit theater company called
that's-
Ammo Theater, and we do basically voice underrepresented, which means colored people.
I like how y'all said it, y'all. The wording.
Yeah, you gotta say it in a way
Voice
where people aren't
underrepresented.
immediately like, oh, that sounds black. You gotta be
Yeah,
like
man.
underrepresented. Sometimes you ain't gotta do that with everybody, but So you do that one, and then, but you know what it is? I got tired. I love it, but I'm trying to get. I feel like I got enough people of color chances at making $0 because that's how much you make in theater. So I'm trying to assemble some more folks, get us behind the camera or some shit.
Yeah,
get us
man.
paid more.
Facts.
Get some money, some power. Really, I'm about power. If you learn nothing else about me today, learn that I want power. Unmitigated, and I'm the next Eddie Murphy. 28 years ago, if he would have quit comedy.
If you would have stopped at this 5th time,
Right.
I would have been he. We appreciate you for coming through, dog.
Sure, thank you,
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, this is the Atlanta spot. This is what I hear.
And you can
I'm
always
gonna-
show up
you
at
gonna get the
Remo's
Barrett
house
bump.
and just kick it when you want.
That's
Done.
hilarious.
Done.
Yeah, man. So we like to end the show with a segment we call Secret Genius Life Coach.
Did they force you to do this segment?
Where I get
Did
people
they put a gun to
words.
your back of your fucking
some
head to do
words
this
of
segment?
wisdom.
You hate this segment, my dude.
I don't.
Nah, this is how he draws them in.
Is this his good performance?
Watch.
Okay,
This is
all right.
Hamilton.
I'm
This
sitting
This how
back
you
and
bring.
learn.
This how he draws them in. It's a lot going on. You
Okay.
gotta.
Yeah.
They love this part.
Give the people some words of wisdom. Get through the week. Get to the next.
Okay,
episode.
y'all share y'all studio with Shrey Murder or some shit, right? I don't know. I'm sorry. Go. Do this segment you love. You fucking love it.
I'm telling you, it's the
Favorite
one.
segment. Kill it.
I am Kamal, the Secret Genius. The words of the week are this. Excuse me. I'm gonna do something I rarely do. And
Read quickly.
and that's give y'all some relationship advice.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Relationship advice.
this is a key to a long-lasting marriage. Separate comforters. I don't know who made the rule that because you love somebody, that y'all got to share a blanket. Some people like to tuck the blanket under their feet. Some people like to roll themselves up into the blanket. People like to do all sorts of different things with blankets. You live your whole life sleeping in a blanket by yourself, and then you're supposed to spend the rest of your life sharing a blanket with somebody. It's ridiculous.
Come on now.
Separate comforters. That's all I got.
Fuck cuddling.
You can cut them.
Through your comforters?
Huh? Nah, I'm just saying. Once it's
Open
time,
your comforter up.
Yeah, you decide to bring people in your goddamn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In your essence.
Yeah, that's how marriage looks, bitch.
Yeah, nah.
That's how
Some
marriage
bitches I
looks.
fuck with, they don't like no cover.
Hell, you know
They need to
Y'all
sleep naked
cuddle
with
it
their
all?
hair on
Sheet.
too.
this person for a few years to get this. That
These
nigga.
hoes like their own too. I guess 'cause they hot.
It's they like they own at their house. They leave.
Hot
They
girl
don't want
summer,
no
man.
comforter.net.
Hot, boy.
These bitches just want some dick. Cover me with dick.
High thread count sheets.
Put me to
Matter.
sleep.
You know what I'm saying?
Matter how
When
with
you
the
had
weather.
a black woman with air conditioning on and a whole fan in the room pointed directly at her talking about I'm hot. And then now she want the blanket. Now that's a whole
I
different
feel like I'm somewhere in between what y'all are doing. It's good to hear both sides.
Very sad.
It's a whole spectrum of different here.
Unmarried.
Man.
The
Love
nigger-
y'all, queens.
Love y'all.
Keep cuddling.
Keep cuddling, boy. That nigga said.
More Than Culture is the brand. This is the More Than Culture show.
like that
Kamal
with
the
this.
Secret Genius, Reemo Rod, Tyler Chronicles, Ronnie Jordan, special guest, Malcolm Barrett. Ch-ch-ch-ch. We out.
Hey,
Yes, sir.
here's the jumpins'.
Real quick before you get up.